Hello there everybody, and welcome to this feature presentation on YouTube. I am King Mac, your hamburger pal. Thank you all for watching. Be sure to enjoy a hot fresh cheeseburger along with some delicious golden french fries, a tasty milkshake, and a nice soft drink. Also be sure to grab some hot buttery popcorn while you're at it as you enjoy this episode of TTBurger Game Reviews on YouTube.
Hello my friends! How you all doing today? I hope you're all doing well here. Are you ready for some more game reviews? Well, you come to the right place because we are back with more TTBurger game reviews of my Onimusha franchise review, episode 266. Not episode 66, episode 266 part 3 of 4 parts. Again, with more samurai action in Feudal Japan in the Onimusha franchise review. But today's game has a twist to it. Not only we go to Feudal Japan, we also go to modern day Paris, where we once again see the return of Samonosuke Akechi from the first game, along with a new character, Jacques Blanc, voiced and portrayed by French actor Jean Reno. Before I get started here, I want to give a shout out to everyone who has supported this channel for the last 6-7 years. If it weren't for you guys, this channel would not be as big as it is today. And from the bottom of my heart, I thank you all and appreciate all the love and support you have given this channel and given me. And I'm blessed to have you guys here as a part of my channel, definitely. And we have to get started here, but before we can even get started with part 3 of my Onimusha franchise review, we gotta go back here, samurai style, take a look at another TTBurger recap, Onimusha style, to show you what you missed. I took a look at Onimusha 2, Samurai's Destiny for the PlayStation 2, and gave it a 7 out of 10 because the game just wasn't as interesting as the first game. It had some fun moments there, but the character Jubei was unlikable. There was no Japanese audio, and it really affected the game. Definitely, the voice acting was so bad, and to the point where it was easy to get lost and everything like that because it was so much bigger and stuff and everything. It just kind of felt more like a side story at times than a sequel because Nobunaga came back to life and stuff. But hey, there's still some Onimusha fun to be had here. Just be warned that it's not as good as Onimusha Warlords. But now we're going to zoom ahead to April 27, 2004 as we take a look at the third game in the Onimusha franchise. People consider this the final game in the Nobunaga trilogy of Onimusha and stuff like that. And we got that game right here. Here's Onimusha 3 Demon Siege, once again by Capcom, released first on April 27, 2004 for the PlayStation 2, and then April 16, 2006 for the PC. The PlayStation 2 version is the only version I had. Onimusha 3 Demon Siege does improve over the somewhat lacking Onimusha 2 Samurai's Destiny. Or is it worse than before? The question is a better sequel? A lot of frustrations are gone, and 2 playable characters and 2 big worlds to explore makes this a worthy sequel for sure. But is it the best game in the franchise? Well, you'll have to find out later in this review. I will admit it does fix a lot of problems in the second game, but some holdover problems remain that do affect the score I'll give it, but we'll talk about that later. Onimusha 3 Demon Siege's story first starts off in 1582, where we see the returning protagonist of Onimusha Warlords, Samonosuke Akechi. He fights his way to the Honoji Temple to put an end to the evil Nobunaga Oda. He was brought back to life due to the fact that Jubei Yagu possessed the power of the Oni Gauntlet to seal Nobunaga away, and the Genma were able to revive him in the process. Samonosuke succeeds in defeating Nobunaga's ward Mori Gamaru. Samonosuke is unable to finish off Nobunaga, and he is then pulled through a portal that opened below him and transfers Samonosuke to the future and awakens in modern-day Paris, France in 2004, where he aids a man Jacques Blanc, who is the second playable character and the second main protagonist fighting the Genma army, and they have begun their modern-day invasion near the Arti Triumphant. Then another portal appears, and Jacques is transferred into Samonosuke's time in Feudal Japan. Now they must find a way to get back into their own time to put an end to Nobunaga's terror once and for all. So you'll be playing as Jacques in Feudal Japan and Samonosuke in modern-day Paris, France. Along the way, Jacques will meet a Feudal Japanese version of Samonosuke who helps them along the way, and Samonosuke will be teaming up with Jacques' fiancée Michelle Aubert and Jacques' son Henri. During their journey, they meet a fairy spirit named Akko who gives them the power to seal the demons and defeat Nobunaga, along with the gauntlet. They both receive one this time, and also gives them power to understand each other when they speak as well. You see, in the beginning, the French people spoke French, and Samonosuke again, and both versions of him can't understand French, so Akko gives them the power so they can understand each other in English. Now they must fight the demons to defeat Nobunaga once and for all while he is causing problems throughout the past and present. And the story is really good. I did like the story. It was an interesting take on time travel and such, and it works really well. Especially since Samonosuke Akechi is back in more action, and I like him better than Jubei Yagu. And Jacques Blanc is here too, and have him modeled after Jean Reno and have him voiced by Jean Reno as well. It really takes the cake, and there are a lot of likable characters too, better than last time. Although some of the villains are still hand-me-down from last time, that's just me, and that fairy character Akko is really annoying. Really annoying. But I'll talk more about that later. Onimusha 3 Demon Siege's presentation is excellent graphics, take advantage of PlayStation 2's hardware. The character models are very detailed and animated a lot better, especially since the human characters made Samonosuke, Akechi, and Jacques Blanc, and Michel Albert and Henri Blanc, they look the best and animate the best. Sadly though, the lip syncing is still an issue here though. No lip syncing matched up to the English here, even though it takes place in modern day France, half of it and stuff. The environments are in full 3D, no pre-rendered backgrounds this time, but that does not mean it's bad because both are equally good when it comes to graphics. The pre-rendered cutscenes are awesome and look better as well, but there are no subtitles in them once again. Why, I don't know. The enemy models are badass with a lot of variety to them, and they look really badass and we're looking more. The magic is here too and looks awesome once again. I love the effects. Only problems are the slight frame issues, which are noticeable, but it's not much, but it's still noticeable, and the lip syncing with the characters. Onimusha 3 Demon Siege's sound, well, it's better than Onimusha 2 Samurai Destiny needs voice setting and sound stuff, but not much though. The voice setting is better this time, especially with French actors speaking French, and it sounds excellent, especially hearing Jean Reno speaking his native language. But the problem is, the French characters only speak in the beginning and the end of the game. When Akko grants both Jean and Samonosuke the power, they speak English and they somehow magically know the language, even Michel and Henri do, and it makes no sense whatsoever. And because of Jacques speaking English, Jean Reno does not provide the lines for his English voice. And once again, no Japanese audio. Sure, the English voice setting is better this time, but imagine if they had the Japanese option. Hearing both French and Japanese at the same time, and hearing the French characters speak Japanese, that would have been awesome. But no, we get the English and we're stuck with it once again. The worst voice I know has to be Akko. She is so bad and so annoying. Her squeaky pitch voice drives me crazy at times. It drives anybody crazy. And like I said, the English voice setting is better than the other two games, but still not as good as the Japanese audio. And I've heard it on YouTube too, it's much better. Music is good, it makes a modern Feudal Japan music fit really well. The grunts and the swooshes of the enemy's weapons and more sound great, and the sound is almost perfect if it were not for the English audio and no Japanese audio. Onimusha 3 Demon Siege's gameplay, Capcom made improvements here with the gameplay due to the complaints with the tank controls, fixed camera angles, and no analog support. Me, I personally had no problems with these not being here because I grew up with tank controls and fixed camera angles and such. I had no problem with it because these games play better that way using the D-pad more. I mean, kudos to Capcom for making something better, and I have to give them credit for that because fans want improvements and they got it. Like I mentioned, you play as two characters, Samonosuke Akechi and Jacques Blanc in Feudal Japan and modern day Paris, still in the demons with the gauntlet, solving puzzles, and Akko helps you out with more items and stuff and more. And it is a very nice idea on paper to have a samurai in the modern world and a French officer in the Feudal Japan world, and a nice idea and works well. Jacques and Samonosuke have special abilities with their weapons, and it's also funny seeing them in different worlds and the townspeople who are like, "Who are you?" and such. What are you doing here? Whoa, a samurai from Feudal Japan! And you have a CPU part like last time help you out, and things get rough there when they can come to your rescue. The puzzle solve is here again with the trick treasure chest and being able to enhance items in the spirit orb doors. They're back this time. Last time on Onimusha 2 Samurai's Destiny they were absent, but now they're back and it's awesome to see them again for sure. I have to say, Onimusha 3 Demon Siege is probably the best game in the Onimusha franchise of the trilogy and stuff. We have one more game to go after that, but that's for later. But we have some samurai negatives. It is nice to hear the French people speak French, but then Akko gives them the power and they somehow know English after that, which makes no sense. It would have been nice to hear the Japanese audio with the French people talking at the same time. Jean Reno only provides the voice for Jacques and the French to start that. And there isn't that much French dialogue, could have been more. No Japanese audio. The two new characters with partners would have been nice to have cooperative to play, that would have been cool. Akko is a very annoying character with a squeaky high-pitched voice. The game is like only about 9 or 10 hours long. A lot that ends up you want to go crazy. The bad lip syncing stuff and everything like that, and there's some balances and the difficulty and stuff, but still, it's a better game than Onimusha 2 Samurai's Destiny, and it's probably better than Onimusha Warlords, although it would have been even better if they had the Japanese audio. It would have been kind of higher score than that, but still going to get a higher score than the other two games. Final thoughts, if you enjoyed the other two Onimusha games, Onimusha 3 Demon Siege should not disappoint at all, especially if you want Samonosuke Akechi back and also have Jacques Blanc voiced by Jean Reno here as well. I gave Onimusha 3 Demon Siege an 8.5 out of 10 because of the negatives I have with it. It would have got a higher score if it had the Japanese audio, but it doesn't, and if there was more French audio and stuff, but that's just me. And that's it for episode 266, part 3 of 4 parts. Stay tuned for the grand finale. We're going to take a look at Onimusha Dawn of Dreams, starring a new character this time. And Samonosuke makes an appearance and stuff like that, but how does this fare? I mean, we have a new character and everything like that. So how does it fare? I mean, it's redesigned from the ground up, and completely new to Onimusha and everything like that. It's 15 years after the Onimusha trilogy. So how does it fare? You have to find out in the next part. Which all I gotta say is Tony, peace now, have a great day, see you all in my review of Onimusha Dawn of Dreams for the PlayStation 2. Take care, everybody.
Cause we don't hide from the blame. We take pride when we train. We gon' rise up and change.